Disney presents... Last week, Richard Evans, an American exchange student in Ireland, received a mysterious message for his brother Tom.
Boyne, Castle, my room, the andiron. The information's there. Everything.
An official of the American embassy is sent to escort Rich and his Irish school chum Sean O'Connor to Dublin. However, the boys soon discover themselves in the hands of imposters and are taken before a very well-informed stranger.
Your brother is an agent for the United States government. This is your brother.
Look, there's got to be a mix-up someplace. Tom's a sales representative for a steel company.
He was sent here with Ralph Stafford by the United States government to meet someone. Stefan Voss, the foremost nuclear physicist of my country. You Americans have labeled Voss a defector. We prefer to call him a traitor.
I've never heard of him.
Didn't Stafford mention his name to you before he died?
No, sir, he didn't.
Stafford made the arrangements for bringing Voss into this country. He and your brother were to meet him and arrange to have him flown by Air Force jet to the United States. We want to know how he is to be brought in and when. You are going to help us.
How do you expect me to know? I told you, I don't know anything.
Now understanding the importance of the dying man's message, Rich and Sean finally manage to free themselves and escape. Their captors give chase, and it's soon apparent that our boys are caught up in an entire network of spies. After several close calls, they're able to catch up with Tom in Dublin and bring him up to date.
Can you describe the man who asked you all those questions?
It was a ring he was wearing. Black with a silver crest.
What did he look like, any of these people?
He seemed much older. He had a beard and wore dark glasses. Do you know who he is, Tom?
It's the man I think he is. He's the head of the secret police behind the Iron Curtain. We only know him as Kirshner.
Before Tom can start off for Boyne Castle, he's captured by some of the same gang that held the boys. He's both surprised and pleased when Rich and Sean come to his rescue. And together, they narrowly escape the spies.
Well, I can't very well send you back now.
Well, we could go with you.
It looks like I have no other choice, but let's get one thing straight. If we get separated, we'll meet at Boyne Castle. Is that clear?
Okay.
Help you, sir? No. Line, please. Strain. Violet operator.
Yes. All right, wait for us there. Turn the car around. Evans has managed to elude us on the way. He's heading north for Caron.
Are we going to eat at Corin, Tom?
I don't think we can risk it. It won't take Kirshner long to figure out we gave him the slip back there.
Yeah, but it wouldn't take long to eat breakfast either.
The way you two eat, we'd be there for hours. You can still eat a horse.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of ham and eggs and biscuits and jam and orange juice.
Yeah, I must admit I'm a bit famished myself.
I'm afraid this is one trip you're going to have to make on empty stomachs.
You mean all the way to county mail?
There's one thing we got going for us. Cursor doesn't know where we're heading. As long as we can stay one jump ahead of him, we can keep it that way. Looks like we lost that jump I was talking about.
Is them all right? What are we gonna do?
We're gonna try and outrun them.
They have seen us.
No, no. We will never get the information we need.
They're coming closer.
Hang on.
Give me your map. We will never find them in the dark. Now we are here, you two cover here, and here we will search here. We should have them in our hands by morning. I want that car destroyed, in the event they come back to it. Get into the car. And hurry!
You two guys wait here, I'll get the tickets.
Yeah.
Do you think we lost him?
Don't know, but I've the strangest feeling they're about here someplace.
Yeah, so do I. gonna find out if the dining car is open and get something to eat.
Start searching now. And hurry.
I just saw two of them on the way back here.
They've gone back inside.
We've searched every car. There's no sign of them.
They must be on the train. I saw them get on myself.
But we've already...
Find them.
All right, when the train slows down for these cows, we'll jump. Pick a soft spot, and when you hit the ground, roll, okay?
Okay.
You guys okay?
Great.
You can speak for yourself.
Do you know the area around here, Sean?
Yeah, I've passed through it a few times by car.
Well, how do we get to the road to Longford?
Should be over there somewhere. I'm not sure how far.
Let's go. Well, at the rate of speed we're going, I think we'd have made better time walking.
What are we gonna do when we get to Longford, Tom?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is talk to the constable and see if he can arrange some transportation for the rest of our trip.
Well, while you're doing that, I think maybe Sean and I will try to dig up something to eat.
No, afraid not, Rich. We can't risk you guys being seen.
Easy there. Over you go. Oh. Well, did you ever see the like of that? The next thing you know, these city boys will be taking over Ireland in its entirety, with very little regard for the common folk. I can't say that I blame you for taking cover. That car had come a small bit closer, all our bodies would have been decorating the side of the road. Idiot, what?
Well, looks like Kersner left 2 men with the car. Does that train stop at Longford, Sean?
Yeah.
Well, we can expect him to be there when we get there. Rich, I want you and Sean to wait here for me in the ruins of that old abbey till I get back. If I'm not back in about half an hour or so, you'll know I didn't get past Kersner and his men, okay?
What do you want us to do if that happens?
They won't be so concerned with catching you two if they get their hands on me. So I want you to go to Boyne Castle, go to Stafford's room and get whatever information he left there, and call it in to a Mr. Mannering at the American Embassy in Dublin. Then I want it destroyed. Is that clear?
Hey, Tom, be careful, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go.
You smell it too, Rich.
Yeah, what is it?
No mistaken kidney pie.
Sure smells good.
You suppose?
We wouldn't be exactly disobeying orders.
No, that's just what I think of myself.
There it is.
Think we should?
Yeah.
Ah, that smells good. Well, is the supper ready yet, Catherine?
You just sit down there and I'll get it.
What's the matter?
It's gone. The kidney pie's gone. I put it there to cool and it's gone.
Well, it's an awful lot of money to pay for your cooking, Catherine.
Is it now? Well, you just go and make your own supper, James Harrigan.
Well, here you go, Rich. We'll have to forsake our manners.
Good evening, sir. Can I be of any assistance at all?
Yeah, I need some transportation.
Transportation? Ah, well, no, sir, there's a problem.
Well, I have a letter here from your deputy prime minister identifying me.
Yes, that's right, sir. Well done. Well, see, the only car we have at the moment is Kelleher, and he's beyond the station and waiting for the Dublin train. Now, when this town searched thoroughly, he has got to be found.
stole me coat and cuffs.
Lovely.
How long's he been gone?
About 20 minutes.
Get back to the houses.
They were hiding in the church. At least we separated them from Evans.
Beyond those fields are marshlands. We should have little trouble finding them out there.
do you suggest we do now, Rich? We can't go back there.
We're going on to Boyne Castle, just like Tom told us.
Well, if we're going, we'd best get moving. A nice walk to the next village.
What do you say we rest?
Well, as you know, Rich, I'm not given to argument, especially when it comes to food or rest.
I sure hope Tom got away. You know, I bet you he's waiting right there when we get to Boyne Castle. You ever been there, Sean? Sean?
Nothing here.
This way.
Sean. Sean, do you hear that?
Oh, likely it's the Master Connors.
The what?
Oh, the Master of Foxhounds out in an early morning hunt.
Well, it sounds like they're coming this way.
Second thoughts, Rich, they don't sound like foxhounds. The baying's different.
What do you mean different?
My father once owned a pair of bloodhounds, and their baying sounded like that when they were on the scent.
Bloodhounds? Hey, you don't think that...
I think we'd best be on our way, and quick.
It's no use, Rich. They're bound to catch us.
Well, what are we gonna do?
We'll have to try and fool them.
How?
Look, you hide there, in the water. Now I'll make a circle, try and throw the dogs off the track, and then double back.
You think it'll work?
Well, it's our only chance.
They have taken to the water.
Then there'll be no trail for the dogs to follow.
It doesn't matter now. They can't have gone far.
Here, quick. Dogs. on, this way.
Hello. I'm just fixing this ignition. What is it you want?
Do you know anywhere we can rent a car?
Car? Well, now, mind you, I'm not in the business of renting cars, but I won't be using my own.
Is this your car?
It is. It's a fine car. They don't make them like this anymore.
Yeah, but the tires are all flat.
Pumping a little bit of muscle else you'll be riding high. Well, does it run? Does it run? Like silk if treated decent. How far are you going?
We're going to County Mayo.
I'll charge you by the mile. 7 and 6 for every 10 miles you put on the speedometer.
That's a bit steep, isn't it?
Oh, well, take it or leave it. It's my final word.
I'll take it.
I will treat her like you would your own. You'll have no trouble. Be back about 2:30. I'll have a tune for you.
Thanks a lot. Well, that does leave us about 3 hours.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Rich? Well, there's an inn here called the Ram's Head, and they have roast beef, the like of which you've never seen before in your life.
No, be a kind Tom's Marsh.
Oh, no, Blas Morgan.
All right, what are you talking about?
Private conversation.
I understand. Just leave me out of it.
No, he wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't we?
He's trying to tell me I'm the only Cully in the whole of Ireland.
No, it was a compliment. I meant it.
That's enough of that. Would you be caring for dessert?
Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of full.
Our speciality for today is deep dish apple pie.
Well, maybe just a little tiny piece.
Well, you can make that too.
Excuse me.
I've been meaning to ask. You're American, aren't you?
Why, does it show?
I suppose it's the way you talk. What do you think of Ireland?
Well,
It must be awfully exciting compared to America.
no, I wouldn't exactly say that.
I'll be fetching your pie now.
Well, now, Rich, you never told me you had an eye for the girls. It appears you've melted her poor heart like a lump of tallow, you have.
The operator's got your call through.
Thank you. Hello, Lord Boyne. I'm sorry to bother you, sir, but my name is Richard Evans. I was just wondering if my brother Tom has arrived there yet. Well, yes, sir. He's a friend of Mr. Stafford's. Then would you mind leaving a message for him? Just tell him that Sean and I are okay and we should be there by sometime this afternoon. Thank you, sir.
What?
He hasn't gotten there yet.
Yeah, well, knowing Tom, I wouldn't worry. Bet you he'll be there when we arrive.
Is that the smallest piece you have?
I've always been told you Americans have big appetite.
Yeah, I guess that rumor has gotten around. By the way, do you know if there are any rooms available?
Number 10 is vacant. Would you be staying long?
Just a couple of hours.
You'd rent a room for a couple hours?
It's just that we're a little bit behind in our sleep.
Seems a waste of good money just for a wee nap.
Would you wake us up at 2 o'clock, please?
2 o'clock it is.
Oh, by the way, if anybody comes looking for us, will you let us know?
Yes, I will.
Thanks.
Exchange, please. Wireless operator. Great, please.
hollow ears. Keep them there until we arrive. Use force if necessary. I'm no longer interested in playing games with children. They are still heading northwest. Spanish Point, Blackhead, Liscano Bay.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. May I be of service to you? We wish to talk to two young men who checked in earlier this afternoon. One was American. Ah, yes, my daughter looked after him. I'll just check the register.
Wake up! Do you hear me now? Wake up!
What's the matter?
I was just downstairs and...
Turn around. It's okay. We're dressed.
There's a whole slew of men downstairs asking about you. Sinister looking they are. They'll soon be on their way up. They mean to harm you.
That's all according to whether or not they catch us. Do you think you can stall for a couple of minutes?
I'll do my best.
Thanks a lot, Bess.
You're welcome, I'm sure.
Given instructions to keep them here until I arrive.
I cannot understand how they knew you were here. I thought...
I'm not concerned with what you thought. You have allowed two children to get away from you.
It doesn't matter. I think I know where they're going.
Where?
I overheard one of them speaking on the telephone. I heard him say that he and his young friend were to meet Agent Evans with a Lord Boyne.
We have been going about this in the wrong way. We will get the information we need, and this time, they will come to us.
Hiya, lads. Ready for you now and humming like a bird.
Yeah, how much?
Must be going to a fire.
Yeah, must be. Is it a back road to County Mayo?
Back road.
Yeah, we'd like to stay off the main highway. My friend here would like to see some of the countryside.
Straight down the road to Hogan's Woods. Take a left and then there's freewheeling all the way. Hey, lads, I'll need a deposit.
That'd be enough?
Suppose it'll do. Well, good luck, lads.
have been expecting you, Mr. Evans. You have given us a lot of trouble. Too much trouble.
Where do we go from here, Kersner?
How do you know who I am?
That beard only changed your looks, not your methods.
You are not going anywhere. You will simply wait here with us. Your brother and his young friend will be here very soon. They will give us the information we need. Put him with the others.
Who do you think you are, pushing people about like that, you oversized bully?
Keep quiet, old man.
Quiet is it you're telling me, in my own castle.
Please don't, my lord.
Mark my words, we'll get the lot of you before you can leave County Mayo, of that you can be certain.
There really is no way out, Mr. Evans. You may as well make yourself comfortable. You will be here for quite a while. You may even die here.
Well, how do you do, Mr. Evans? I'm Lord Boyne.
How do you do, sir?
Your brother telephoned. He was safe then, but he's coming here this afternoon.
That's what I'm worried about. Is there any way out of here?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Evans.
Hello? No one there. Well, there it is, Rich. Boyne Castle. Kind of a lonely-looking place, isn't it? Well, one thing I'll wager on. Mr. Cursor himself wouldn't get at us behind those walls.